Canon fans have been quietly obsessing over a wave of leaks that just changed everything about the R8 lineup. A brand new 32.5 megapixel sensor, in-body stabilization that photographers have been begging for since the original R8 launched, and a body redesign pulled straight from Canon's most iconic film camera ever made. This is shaping up to be one of the biggest full-frame releases of the year, and today we're breaking down exactly what's coming. If you want to stay ahead of every camera leak before anyone else does, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who's still shooting on the original R8. Canon appears to be moving away from the sensor used in the original R8, and the leaks pointing to a new 32.5 megapixel full-frame chip suggest a real shift in strategy. This isn't just a small resolution bump. It's being described as a completely new sensor design built to balance detail, dynamic range, and low-light performance while still keeping fast readout speeds for burst shooting and video. That combination is what's getting people excited, because higher resolution usually comes at the cost of speed, and Canon seems to be trying to avoid that trade-off entirely. On the processing side, the Digis X chip is expected to stick around, but with an upgraded pipeline underneath it. That means faster image processing, cleaner noise reduction, more efficient raw file handling, and sharper subject recognition, all running through familiar hardware but tuned to squeeze out noticeably better performance. If this sensor becomes the new standard Canon uses across its upcoming lineup, the R8 Mark II could end up being the camera that sets the tone for where the rest of the R series is headed next. Autofocus is shaping up to be one of the biggest jumps in this camera, and the leaks make it clear Canon isn't holding back here. The dual-pixel CMAS AF2 system is expected to get a serious upgrade, with expanded AI-based subject recognition covering people, animals, birds, motorsports, aircraft, and trains, along with smarter general scene detection. What really stands out is the expected improvement to eye detection. Leaks suggest it'll stay locked on far more reliably during continuous shooting and video, even in tricky lighting where older systems tend to struggle. On top of that, burst shooting is rumored to take a real leap forward, not through a faster frame rate necessarily, but through a much larger buffer. That means photographers could shoot high-speed bursts for significantly longer stretches without the camera choking, whether they're working in compressed RAW or JPEG. For anyone shooting sports, wildlife, or fast-moving action, this combination of smarter tracking and a deeper buffer could make the R8 Mark II punch well above its price class. On the video side, Canon isn't trying to turn this into a cinema camera, and the leaks make that pretty clear. Instead, the focus seems to be on making hybrid shooting as smooth and reliable as possible. Expect oversampled 4K recording to carry over, but with cleaner processing, improved autofocus tracking during video, and more efficient recording formats that should make files easier to work with in post. One of the more interesting details is that Canon is reportedly choosing to leave out features like open gate recording and 7K video on purpose, keeping a clear gap between this camera and higher-end models like the R6 and the R5 series. That's less about limitation and more about positioning. Canon wants this to stay an accessible, hybrid-friendly camera rather than stepping on its own higher-tier lineup. Thermal management is also getting attention behind the scenes, with leaks pointing to a redesigned internal cooling system that would allow for longer continuous recording sessions without the camera overheating and shutting down mid-shoot. For creators who rely on longer takes, that alone could make a real difference in how usable this camera is day to day. This might be the biggest upgrade the entire rumor mill is focused on. In-Body Image Stabilization has been one of the most requested features since the original R8 launched without it, and multiple leaks now point to Canon finally adding it in the Mark II, instantly putting it in a stronger position against Sony, Nikon, and Panasonic. Leaks also point to a card slot change, moving from a single UHS-2 slot to dual SD slots, which is huge for weddings and event shooters who need instant backup recording. Battery life is expected to improve too, giving hybrid shooters and travelers more time in the field. Perhaps the most talked about rumor in this entire leak isn't about specs at all. It's about looks. Multiple reports suggest Canon is moving away from a purely modern design and pulling inspiration from one of its most legendary film cameras ever made, the AE-1. That means cleaner body lines, redesigned control dials, and an overall more premium, retro-inspired appearance, all while keeping the ergonomics people expect from a modern mirrorless body. If Canon actually goes through with this direction, it wouldn't just be a spec upgrade, it would be a statement camera, blending nostalgia with modern technology in a way that could resonate deeply with both longtime Canon shooters and a newer generation discovering film-era design for the first time. Alongside the aesthetic overhaul, weather sealing is also expected to improve. It likely won't reach the level of durability found in the R6 series, but even a moderate upgrade would make the R8 Mark II a far more dependable option for travel and outdoor shooting, addressing one of the more common complaints about the original model. Rounding out the leaks, connectivity is expected to see some quiet but meaningful improvements. That includes faster wireless transfer speeds, better smartphone integration, and a more refined USB-C workflow, which matters a lot for creators who rely on quick file transfers or remote shooting setups. Firmware updates down the line could also expand live streaming and remote control capabilities, giving the camera more flexibility even after launch. With everything these leaks are pointing to, the R8 Mark II looks like it's being built for a very specific kind of shooter. Someone stepping up from crop sensor cameras or smartphones who wants full-frame quality without paying flagship prices. Wedding and event photographers stand to benefit heavily from the rumored dual card slots and improved buffer, since instant backup and longer bursts are exactly what that kind of work demands. Content creators and hybrid shooters get a strong pull too, thanks to the improved cooling, cleaner 4K video, and more reliable autofocus during recording. And if the in-body stabilization rumors hold up, this becomes an easy recommendation for run-and-gun shooters, travel photographers, and anyone who shoots handheld often, since that's traditionally been the R8 line's biggest weakness. Basically, this camera looks like it's aimed at photographers and creators who want a serious, well-rounded full-frame tool as their main camera, not just a second body or a budget backup. As for pricing, current speculation places the R8 Mark II somewhere between $1,399 and $1,599 US for the body alone, which would keep it firmly in that aggressive entry-level full-frame price bracket Canon has built its reputation on, even while packing in features that used to be reserved for pricier bodies. On the timing side, leaks and registration filings point toward a Q4 2026 launch, with several sources narrowing that down specifically to a September or October window. Some are even connecting the release to Canon's broader retro camera strategy and anniversary celebrations, which would line up perfectly with the AE-1-inspired design direction we talked about earlier. If even half of these leaks hold up, the R8 Mark II could end up being one of the most talked about full-frame releases of the entire year, and for the right kind of shooter, it could easily become a new go-to camera. That's everything we know so far about the Canon EOS R8 Mark II, and honestly, between the sensor jump, the possible stabilization upgrade, and that retro AE-1-inspired design, this might be one of Canon's most exciting releases in years, and for a lot of shooters out there, it sounds like exactly the camera they've been waiting for. We'll keep tracking every new leak as it drops, so if you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a fellow Canon shooter. Let us know in the comments which rumor you're most excited about, the stabilization, the new sensor, or that retro redesign. See you in the next one.